Welcome to another episode of In the Cave with Coach, where we bring you black men, all men, and mental health. Let me take that back, because it affects all men. And like always, we want you to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this content, please share it. Today, we got my other son, Malik, in here. Malik, man, let them know how they can follow you.
Man, you can follow me on the ground at NBS LEEK. It's really NBS LEEK everything. So look me up, man. You'll see me up there.
And Malik, you already know that we talk about mental health and how it affects men, how it affects you growing up, and how you're doing now. So I do have questions, but again, I don't like to just ask questions and you give an answer. We just having a regular conversation, man. And you know, if there's anything you want to open up about, you feel comfortable opening up about, feel free. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So, this gonna be a good one, y'all.
I was thinking that.
All right, Malik, let's start off, man. Are you dealing with any childhood? Are you dealing with any childhood mental health problems right now? Any?
Childhood mental health problems? Nah, man. I feel like I had a great childhood, personally. So, I feel like I was, blessed, still to this day have both my parents in my life. So I'm one of the lucky ones. I know you and mom were brought up, you kind of had to fight for your own. So personally for me, I feel like I really didn't have to deal with any trauma growing up. I had the chance to actually be a kid, Yeah. So a lot of people don't do that. So I don't really have any trauma for real, like anything y'all done. I mean, I did get whooped a lot.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I'm going to let it go.
I'm
going to let that go. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, I ain't really had no trauma other than Twin.
Yeah.
Twin.
Want to speak on it, man?
I remember one time Twin slammed me in front of the hoes one time for no reason. And I was like, that just always made me look at people differently. It's like, if my own brother gonna act out like that, I just don't tell her what somebody else, you know. But nah, I ain't really had no bad trauma from my childhood, honestly. I do have like certain like instances where it's like it's not really trauma, but it's something that I kind of remember just from being a kid or as growing up and all that. Yeah. So it's like, but I feel like y'all did a great. I'm proud to be luckily be one of y'all sons. But I feel like y'all did a great job. I didn't have any trauma growing up, bro.
Well, man, that's good, and I'm glad because that was ultimately my goal. Because I went through enough bullshit growing up. I made sure I did everything I could to make sure that y'all did not feel that, And I didn't know what I was doing. Like I said before, all I knew to do is to do what wasn't done to me. So.
And I feel like that kind of helped too, as me growing up, like just listening to, how we had them talks where it's just me, you, and AJ, and you tell us the stuff you used to do and all that. That kind of is like its own scared straight type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or just out of personally for me, a lot of stuff I didn't do younger, just out of respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he done that. Yeah. Out of respect, I should not do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I can have a choice too, but I feel like, but that's just growing up. Different households is raised different, but I just feel like out of respect, I think Twin the same way too. Yeah. It's out of a lot of stuff we just never done, just out of respect of who my daddy was. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I appreciate that, man. And y'all both already know I love y'all, man, and I don't want nothing but the best for you, But sometimes love has to be tough, especially on young men, young black men.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you have to be tough because, like I tell people all the time, outside of this household, don't nobody give a fuck about you, man.
That's true.
And the world will eat you up and spit you out, especially men, black men.
For sure.
Yeah, so, and that what I was trying to do was I didn't want y'all to be curious, because you know curiosity kills.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had a open door policy, and I wanted to share everything I went through, and I told y'all everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, if I tell y'all this is what I did and this what happened, there's no need to be curious.
Yeah, about that area.
Right.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
this is gonna happen. You know. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but again, I'm really thankful for you guys, man. I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to seeing what you guys are gonna do. You know, because y'all both have greatness in you.
Yes, sir.
You do. Not just because you're my sons,
Yeah.
but because you do have greatness in you. You just have to tap into it. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
Yeah. So Malik, when did you realize? Well, you said you didn't have any trauma, but can you name something that happened to you that was kind of, it didn't traumatize you, but it was real bad? Is it anything?
Something that happened to me that was really bad. Wasn't really traumatizing. I ain't really had no bad situations like that. Only thing I can really remember is, speaking like trauma, my trauma is more like I want to say kind of self-inflicted a little bit, because I feel like a lot of stuff I'm supposed to do. As in, like, for example, one thing I can remember vividly, RP my Uncle Ike. I remember the last conversation I ever had with him. It was when he was staying up there by on Broad River, and we went up there to see him one day. It was just, I think it was me, Mama. I can't remember, but he was in the bed, whatever. And I was leaving, and I can't remember how old I was, but it was some time ago. And I remember he grabbed my hand before I left and looked at me and was like, "Don't be a disappointment." And that kind of always, right? Cause you know me, I always been gone, but majority growing up. I'm never been afraid to just go somewhere and start over. But like, I've been gone. My grandma passed. The best grandma I ever had, she passed. Then my granny passed. Then my uncle passed. So it's like I was always gone when people was passing. So it was like mixed feelings about that stuff, man. So yeah, so it's just, I ain't really had, one situation, I'll say this, it ain't really traumatized me, but it hurt me.
Okay.
And it was something you did.
Okay.
I remember high school coming up, I wasn't playing good. And I remember one day you told me, you was like, "I'm giving up on you." And I was like, it ain't really hurt until maybe a couple of days later, because I'm like, I don't know, he just angry, I ain't playing good. Like, nigga, I'm angry at myself, ain't playing good. But it's like, it ain't really hurt until, okay, 3-4 days. When you was avoiding me, I was like, damn, nigga really gave up on me, bro. Like, that shit crazy. So it started settling in, but it ain't really traumatized me, it just hurt. Yeah. So I'm like, look, it kind of like, I gotta get my shit together, man. I don't know how, but I gotta figure it out somehow, bro, because he finna give up on me, so.
Malik, I'm gonna tell you what was behind that. With all the coaching and the training and the skill work and the this and the talking, and you know what I'm saying, it had got to the point to where talking wasn't gonna do it no more. I noticed you was holding yourself back. You know, and that part made me be like, you know what, it don't matter what you dump in. If you dump into something that's full of holes, it's just gonna pour right out.
And that makes sense.
Yeah, cause the problem was you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
it
was your mental state at the time. Cause you had the ability, you had the talent, and you would show it and then pull back. And we like, what the hell are you doing? You show up and then you pull back. We're like, so I'm like, oh, okay. I can't do it because it's fucking with me. I'm already fucked up in the head now, and I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, what the fuck, So,
I feel it on that.
Yeah, I said, look, let me stop. Let me pull myself out of this until he get it together, man. For sure. And like I said, most of the time, it got to be tough for you to get it. I'm really shocked you ain't speak on the time I ain't let you eat dinner because you sucked on the court.
Man, it's so many. I remember the time you made me walk home because I ain't getting the game. I remember, that one time you didn't want to let me eat because I ain't play good. I remember, damn, it's so much stuff. I remember one time you almost didn't want to let me come in the house.
But I was done, bro. I figured, look, if you ain't want to eat on the court, you don't need to eat here.
I feel like growing up now and like thinking about the past, I feel like one thing, and I be talking to people about it, and I be like telling them I don't think I'm gonna let my kids play sports early.
Okay.
Because I feel like sports is the first way to introduce your kids to being people pleasers.
Okay.
And when I say that, it's like, for example, for me, we all know when I was growing up, all the way up to about high school, about 10th grade year, I did not give a fuck about anything. Yeah. I was childish and I could hoop. Yeah. So that's what I did. Like I was playing JV, 9th grade, averaging like 15. Like I was just out there doing whatever I want. But I feel like once I moved to the, not even move. I think I got to a certain point where I stopped really focusing on like just being who I am, and then I tried to focus on being cool. Mm-hmm. So I kind of turned myself into a people pleaser. Mm-hmm. Kind of my last maybe 2 or 3 years of high school, I kind of just worried about what everybody else was saying. Mm-hmm. And I kind of lost the aspect of I don't give a fuck, Malik. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's stuff you gotta learn, growing up. Like you gotta learn you gotta talk to yourself better. It's because all that wasn't helping. Plus the way I was talking to myself was crazy. So it's like, but I guess it's a learning experience. Yeah. But I found I broke through it. But I realized, what I'm saying, you just sit back and think about stuff as you get older. Like, dang, I really used to do that. Like. Like that's crazy, but I definitely get what you're saying about that though.
So we're gonna take a break before we answer this question, and we'll be right back. Y'all lay around. Hey, this is Coach from Indicate with Coach, man. I love bringing the content to you, man. It's about men and mental health. It's a problem that we're not talking about, but we should. You know what I'm saying? If you would like for me to keep bringing the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the content, please. If you like it enough to subscribe, I just ask that you just share it. Thank you. Welcome back to Indicate with Coach. Got my son Malik here. We just chopping it up a little bit. And before the break, I was asking him, when did he realize that he was different from everybody in the family? I want to give him a chance to speak on it.
When I realized I was different, I never thought I was different. I always thought, well, you know what? I'll take that back. I knew I was different when I knew I wasn't afraid to do anything. Mm-hmm. That's how I knew I was different. Like, I just knew I was always the type. But I feel like I might have got that from y'all. Yeah. Like, you and my mom, because I feel like, I kind of embodied the entrepreneurial spirit y'all had. Right. So I just knew I was different because I always felt like, I knew I was different because I used to pray when I was little, mm-hmm. and I used to say the same prayer over and over. I used to pray and be like, God, make me rich, not famous.
I feel you on that.
I used to say that all the time when I was like little, too, like coming up, even middle school. I used to say that all the time. Whatever it is, God, you have for me, I just want to be rich and not famous. I say that all the time because attention is a hell of a drug.
It is. It is.
I just always felt like I wanted to be low key and rich, and especially with how we came up. It was a little rough every now and then. Mm-hmm. So, it was times. Twin had to feed us.
Yeah.
The whole house.
I remember. I remember we was waiting for AJ to get paid so he could get us some them Little Caesars pizzas.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. Shit was fucked up at a time, bro. That's real talk. We was fucked up for a minute. That's real.
A minute, man. So it's like, I always knew I was different though. Especially how like, I think I kind of kind of carried myself because I always was cool not to fit in at one point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had my time where I feel like I wanted to fit, but I always was kind of, even growing up, like I always just did my own shit. Like whatever you talking about, bro. Even back then when I used to play for y'all AAU team, you and Coach Wiley, team good.
Yeah.
When we used to have Jarrell on our team.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I remember y'all used to always tell me whatever they used to come in, tell me to do something. I'd be letting my head like, fuck, I'm finna come in and shoot me a floater from the 3-point line, nigga. Like,
Yeah, this nigga didn't listen. This nigga did whatever the hell he wanted to do. And his time on the court was short.
Yeah, I know I ain't gonna be in long, but I'm gonna be satisfied that I did it my way. And, you know, so that's what, you know. So I always felt like I was different. I always felt like I was always able to do everything. And that's what me being, you know, even with doing the talent show when I was in the middle school, dancing and stuff, like.
When you fell off the stage?
I didn't fall off the stage. I was going, the pin drop took me out, down the steps. I didn't fall off the stage. It was all planned.
Okay.
Yeah, I planned it that way. It just looked bad on camera. It was all good.
I go with that. You know what I'm saying? I go with that.
I'm just saying, man. But y'all always knew I was different.
Yeah.
Twin different too, though.
Yeah, he is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Twin be a little off too, but I ain't.
Hold on, you said a little. Anyway.
I knew Twin was off.
Speak on it, my brother.
I knew Twin was off when he wiped his ass on the white towel in the bathroom and hung it back up.
Let me elaborate a little bit. What he is saying is that his older brother, one day, you know how you have hand towels in the bathroom? They not for use, they for show. He go in the bathroom, shit, and wasn't no tissue in there. So he wiped his ass with the hand towel and hung it back up neat and went to school. I just thought I'd share that with y'all. Go ahead with it.
Yeah, man.
Hung it back up.
Twin was different, man. Twin was different. That's funny. But nah, I always knew I was different, man. Just from coming up, man, I always had my own little vibe.
Yeah.
I knew that, and I knew I always moved at my own little pace.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can say, do to me is gonna move.
Right.
Pause.
Uh-oh.
See, look. So I'm just, you know. So I always knew I was different, for real. Honestly, I just had to really embrace being different and be cool with being different. Yeah. But I always knew.
Yeah. Ain't that, and you know, there's nothing wrong with being different. Yeah. You know, just listen. It's okay to be fucked up as long as you're making steps to better yourself. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this isn't just a fashion statement, it's the truth. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. But man, I knew this was gonna be.
My fault, Twin, bro. I'm just saying, bro. You always been different.
I knew this was gonna be different. Well, Malik, how's your mental health to this day? How are you right now mentally?
Right now I feel like I'm doing better. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm still a little hard on myself. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on, you know, having gratitude for a lot of things because, you know, I've lived an amazing life, still living an amazing life. But I feel like, you know, I still got that fire in me. And I reason I got that fire because I had watched y'all do it. I feel like I watched y'all turn nothing to something. So I feel like I gotta do it too, you know what I'm saying? So that's my fire and my little, you know, mental to this day. Like I just always feel like I gotta figure it out. And stuff can be going good, but I just feel like I need more because, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
So I just always try to, you know, try to ground myself and try to, you know, focus where my feet at all the time and not worry about where I want to be or try not necessarily be greedy.
Right.
But I just feel like, I feel like I'm limitless at some point. Like, my parents did a whole lot, sacrificed a whole lot, and got us here. You know what I'm saying? They showed me how to struggle and flip the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I should be able to do the same.
Yeah.
If not more. Like I didn't watch you do it. I didn't watch you do it, what, 2-3 times?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got the formula. That's how I feel like. So that's really my mental at right now. I just kind of, not stay distracted. And when I say distraction, anything could be a distraction. Any and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about
Money,
yeah. True.
drugs,
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Everything's
a distraction.
Everything is, and a lot of it is designed to keep you from reaching your potential. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of distractions that we allow to be a distraction, a lot of that keep us from reaching our own goal.
And I felt like that, especially when I went to LA. I felt like when I moved to LA, I felt like I had to really try to sit and deal with the distraction part, cause it was so many things trying to pull me in this direction, like do YouTube or go do this or meet this dude or like this, and I'm really just here for basketball, and that what kind of really made me learn how to really be complacent with just being with myself. Cause it's like, okay, I ask God for this, and it'd be disrespectful if I go and wander off here, because but I don't know, I be having mixed emotions about that stuff, cause a lot of stuff I said no to that I felt like I should have said yeah to, but I didn't say yeah to because I felt like I asked God for this, and if I took that, it'd be down here, and that's not what I asked Him for. Right. It's a distraction. Right. So it's like, Right. So I was just kind of pulling me all over the place, but it is what it is. So.
And I'm gonna tell you what I've learned in my life. Always ask for what you want, and always ask way beyond what you can imagine. But what I've learned is by asking for what I can't even imagine, sometimes what God give you as a stepping, you know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
Yeah, we don't see the stepping because we looking up here. So, but He giving you the step, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So what I've learned to realize is, even though I'm asking for this, if this comes up, if it's a way to get to here, sometimes you got to take this first step, you know what I'm saying? But that came with growth and, you know what I'm saying, and years, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand I'm praying for this, I'm staying on this, but sometimes you don't understand, He give you this to give you a way to get to that, you know what I'm saying? But that comes with growth, that comes with growth. It don't just happen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and we live and we learn. But I also know that faith and prayer without works is pointless. Yeah. Because if you praying for something, your feet got to be lining you up to what you praying for. Because if you, I'm not a preacher. I'm just speaking on what I know from life. Right. If you praying for something and you make a step toward it, God will make it so 10 more steps already lined up. Yeah. You just got to start. You know. So yeah, I know without a shadow of a doubt, God is real, bro.
For sure.
I know I'm not even supposed to be here right now, bro. I've seen God step in front of me and be like, hold up, dummy. Yeah. What you doing? I know he only take care of babies and fools. And I ain't no baby. Okay then. All right.
Yeah, you definitely right.
Look at how many times the word fool is in the Bible.
A lot. It is a lot.
Because there's a lot of fools out here, man. You know? But yeah. I'm just being real. Yeah. And thankful for you coming out, LEEK. Thankful. Let me ask you, what's your journey now? What are you working on right now? What are you working on towards right now? If you want to talk about it, yeah. If not, if it's something you just gonna figure out first, I get that too.
I'm just really trying to get back to myself mentally, type of thing. I don't know, I just feel like personally, whatever you choose in life, you know, you're gonna hear a lot of yeses and nos. And I feel like, you know, either recently, maybe, I don't know. I feel like them no's hit a lot harder to me recently. So I just kinda, you know, resetting and trying to figure things out because like I said, bro, like the thing I be trying the most at has brought me to my highest highs and my lowest lows. So just really trying to shake back, honestly, mentally. I'm really cool now, but it's like now I just gotta, you know, keep my faith still. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, them last no's I received for the last year or two kind of, I feel like he rebuilded me, but it kind of broke me down all the way to like, you know, I stopped praying every day. I used to pray every day. So it kind of broke me all the way down to the fact that, like, dang, I only prayed one time this week. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is right now, but I'm here for it. So
I feel you. And sometimes, man, we have to be broken down. We have to be broken all the way down to be built back up. If that makes sense to you.
yes, I'm trying to take it. I'm not trying. I'm taking it as he humbling me for something bigger. So I just take the humbleness, you know what I'm saying? Just take it on the chin, pause,
Uh-oh.
and then
Uh-oh.
and then go from there. So
When you take it on the chin, it's coming from the side or it's going straight?
the front.
Oh,
But nah, for real though.
Anyway, Malik, man, this been good, man. This been good. And like I always tell you, man, regret is a motherfucker, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. So, and because me at my age, I have regrets, bro. They don't go away. So I always encourage you and A, man, that if it's something you want to do, man, do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? Work toward. Don't try. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I mean, and you already know I help you any way I can.
Yeah, for sure.
And if I can't help you, I promise you I know somebody who can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So man, I'm thankful for you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I see nothing but greatness in y'all, around y'all. Well, not in you, my bad.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Pause.
Yeah.
I see nothing but greatness coming
I was
through
gonna
you
let you
guys.
live, but man, that's crazy.
My bad, bro. Players mess up.
That's crazy, dude.
But you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Yeah, for
saying?
sure.
I see greatness, man. I do. And I know people around you see it too, man. And also, y'all grown. So I ain't trying to teach you. I'm just talking. Be careful who y'all allow in y'all circle, man.
For sure.
Be careful who you share your information with. Because some people you talking to, man, they smiling, but they not happy for you. Because they know they not moving, so they don't expect you to move, you know? And that's family, friends, whatever.
Anybody, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's not happy for you.
And that's something I had to learn too. You gotta be, especially when you grinding, you gotta be aware of the company you keep. That's the most important part of it. The company you keep is the most important part of the situation. Because if they're not, you know, like you said, some people just listen just to hear what you got to say. Like I had to really teach myself, especially in LA, to, you know, not be, people take it as being rude, but you gotta sometimes cut people off because you would tell somebody your dream, but just because you can't see, just because they can't see they self doing it, they actually throw doubt or hate on your dreams. So yeah, sometimes I had to say, hey, fuck, nigga, I ain't asked you how hard it was for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about me. Right. So a lot of stuff I just had to, you know, I mean, that's just part of being, you know, a man, confrontational, you know, stuff like that you learn, so. But one thing I do want to say before we end, because I think I heard it said one time before, and I always felt like, you know, y'all did a great job us growing up. And I know you feel like if you had more money when we was younger, we wasn't broke, you can do a lot more for us. But, you know, that's not everybody playing. I feel like you did a great job. I understand we was really, really broke back then. And you couldn't do, I know there's a couple opportunities, me, AJ, you know, we had that. If we had the money, it'll you know what I'm saying, would have shot us, but you know, look, God plan, man. Look at we now. We good, man. So I don't want you to feel bad about that, man. Look, so
Well, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I appreciate I do appreciate the encouragement for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just did the best I could do at the time. You know what I'm saying? But as a parent, every parent wants what's best for their kid. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not stopping now because y'all grown. You know what I'm saying? I still want what's best for y'all, always. Because at the end of the day, I always tell you, I got all your receipts, bro, and I need my money back, bro. I need it back, bro. I got the receipts, man. I need it back. So I'll wait around for it.
Go back,
Man, they go back to Kelly Mills, 7th grade basketball. Yeah, they go way back. You know, I got the receipts, bro. They faded, but I made sure that the amount stayed clear. You know, yeah.
I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you.
And I know. I'm just gonna round it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna round up to the next 1,000.
Damn.
It's all good though.
I feel like we should let that go. You know what I'm saying?
And I probably won't. But anyway, anyway, Lee. Hey man, I love you, man. I appreciate you spending time with me. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a busy man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it, man. I get it.
Come see Coach. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, thank y'all for sitting around with us, man, while I talk to one of my sons, man. Got the other son running the cameras. But I appreciate you guys just taking the time out of your busy schedule just to hit the button and look at what we're talking about. Because it's serious, man. It's a lot of people walking around out there fucked up, man, and just have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So what I would like, I'm going to say this. If you would like to be a guest on my show, inbox me or email me at Indicate with Coach, and I'll chop it up. Now, it's not all guaranteed, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to screen some of y'all, because some of y'all motherfuckers is crazier than me, and I'm not inviting you to my house with no bullshit, you feel me?
Yeah, we ain't going for that shit
Yeah,
either,
so you will be vetted, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, because I know crazy exists. Anyway, let me get back on task. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, and lay around for the next episode. Peace.